Have you ever been chilling with family, friends, whoever it may be, and somebody says, hey, I could really go for some eats right now. And then everybody agrees in tandem until it's time to pick a place, which will then turn into 5 people just staring at each other like them what's saying, yeah, I could go for some wings. I could go for some burgers. Everybody agrees on what spot they want to go to, except for one person. And that one person vetoes the hell out of it, just scrambling all the plans back to frame 1. The picky eater nigga. And it's me. I'm the picky eater. It's me. I'll fully admit, I'm him. I am what you call a picky eater. I've had so many questions on stream, off stream, IRL, everywhere about my food opinions, and I think it is time that I bury the hatchet. I lay it all out in front of you and I show you why my opinion is correct, why I am the messiah when it comes to food. I'm the only person you should listen to, point blank period. And I'll give you guys a favor as well. I'll spill the beans on a picky eater's thought process and like the analytical genetic makeup as to why we think the way we do, so that you can kind of like plan ahead the next time that you go out to eat with a picky eater. So let's go ahead and get into it. For me at least, it really boils down to like 4 main reasons why I will veto a restaurant frame 1 just by looking at the menu. 1, the menu's way too overcomplicated. I can't understand what's going on. 2, the meals are absolutely overpriced to all hell. 3, it's just too far of a drive for me. I'm not driving that far. And 4, I'm a man of simplicity. I will gladly eat the same thing over and over again simply because I know what it tastes like and I know I won't be disappointed. So why would I try something new? Now I want to emphasize something. I know I'm a picky eater. I have no clue why. I just am. I don't know. I feel like God put a debuff on me because he saw that I have like 99 stats across the board. He was like, you need a debuff now, nigga. Give me a tongue. Give me that. Stabs it with a whole bunch of just nasty taste, but he's like, yeah, now you're not gonna like nothing, buddy. Eyeballs. Look at the menu. You don't like that. I have no clue why he did that to me. But in all seriousness, if I'm eating out with a group and not alone, I'm probably doing something after or not going directly straight home. I don't know about you guys. I know my body better than anybody else on this spinning rod. And if my body does not like what I just consumed or I've never had it before, it's going to auto eject it. Meaning I'm either going to shit myself or I'm going to shit myself. And I'm not really in the business around shitting my pants. Now, as a certified picky eater, the first step in the restaurant scouting process is of course looking at the menu. And realistically, this should not be the hardest step, like at all. How many times have you guys picked up a menu and then you read the food descriptions and it is longer than a Bible verse? I'm tired of this. Why do they do this? Like, look at this. Steak fritters, filet, 3 onion butter, truffle parmesan fries, charred asparagus with sun-dried tomato G-word with 36th Street steak sauce. What does this tell me? This tells me nothing. Like, what are these things? What is a truffle parmesan fry? What is charred asparagus? I know what charred asparagus is. Potato leek hash, sauteed spinach, smoked mozzarella, crispy P-word, M-word, cream. I hate cream. I hate sauce. I don't get it. Dog, why do we need sauce if the food itself is already good? I don't need it. People will flame me for this to the end, till I stop walking this earth. I break food down into like tiers. Okay, you got the base level. This is like your chicken tenders and fries. It's like vanilla food. I don't need enhancers on top of the base food. Like enhancer, like tier 1, chicken tenders and fries. Tier 2, chicken tenders and fries with ketchup. I don't need the ketchup. I already like my chicken tenders and fries. I don't need the rest of it. What do y'all do? Let me know in the comments. How do y'all eat your chicken tenders and fries? Unless I'm like the only 5-year-old here that still eats chicken tenders and fries. I'll break down why chicken tenders and fries are like probably the greatest food menu item known to mankind later on. Why can't they make menus like picture books, dog? When I see this menu, I just get confused. Like, what am I supposed to be looking at here? What am I supposed to be understanding? Like, this doesn't make any sense to me. You're scaring me here. You're losing me, buddy. This is just going to do nothing but deter me from wanting to eat here because it's so convoluted. Versus if we look at like what, Red Robin, chicken tenders and steak fries with ranch, like that just makes sense. I don't know. It just makes sense. Like chicken tenders and fries. Like that's it. That's what you get. And then looking at the prices on this, it is all above $20, which leads me to my next point. I'm not paying more than like $25 for a meal just to be hungry when I get back home. It's not gonna happen. I made the mistake of going out to eat with some of my bougier friends a couple months back. And this was way back when like I was in between 2 jobs. So I was down on my dick. And this is a warning for the penny pinchers, the pocket watchers, like what's the word I want to find for us here? I'm gonna call us the money munchers. The ice spice effect. Okay, so fair warning to the money munchers out there for this one. This pick right here, this costs $32. $32. Shrimp and chicken tenders are like my go-to food for any restaurant. And this was like one of the first times I was disappointed in shrimp. This was supposed to be like 6 jumbo shrimp with like I guess this is garlic bread, but the garlic bread was in some tomato sauce, and the tomato sauce was extremely watery, so it made the bread soggy, and then put the shrimp in there with barely any seasoning. I'm just like, bro, what was he cooking? Don't let him cook anymore. Like, kick that nigga out the kitchen, dog. $32, and I was still hungry. That might have been the saddest walk of shame back to my car I have ever had. Like, my pockets were empty. My stomach was empty. I just felt like I was never meant to know peace ever a day in my life. Like, if you could see the look on my face, it looked like I had the Saturn stick shoved up my ass while I was watching my childhood dog get dealed. And if you couldn't tell, this was a fancier restaurant. And I really can't understand fancier restaurants' infatuation with giving you such a small, tiny little portion and then jacking up the price like 20x. Like, what's wrong with you? Which leads me to my next point as to why it's almost but confirmed that I will veto a restaurant if they do not have chicken tenders. Chicken tenders might seem like the childish option, but it's always a good backup thing. Like, I don't go to a restaurant knowing that I'm going to get chicken tenders. I'm like, okay, chicken tenders, I have a backup if I can't find something else. And if I can't find something else, chicken tenders is right there. Chicken tenders is probably going to be a safe bet for like 90% of the time. I've only had like one bad set of chicken tenders, and that was at Cheesecake. Cheesecake just sucks. I don't know why anybody would go there. Food tastes bland, it's overpriced, all that. Like, it just sucks. Like, genuinely, think about the last time you have been disappointed by chicken tenders outside of like the US school system. I have no segue into the next topic, so we're just going to jump on into it. I am not driving 30 plus minutes to a restaurant. You gotta drive that 30 minutes back home. And within that 30 minutes, you're going to be hungry again. So why would I drive 30 minutes there, eat 30 minutes back home? Damn, I'm hungry again. Shit, what am I going to eat? Which is why if I find a restaurant that I like, I will just keep going to that restaurant. Like, that's it. I don't know. I mean, I guess I get why some people want to like try to branch out and try different restaurants, but I see no use. I already found what I like. I don't need to keep shopping around. I simply made up my mind. I can't even tell you the amount of times I went to Red Robin just to get chicken tenders. Matter of fact, I be craving Red Robin chicken tenders at 2 a.m. I'm just a real eater like that. In fact, I like these food items so much that I will just ration them for the rest of the day. I'll eat half my meal at the restaurant and the other half at home. I will just sit at the dinner table and I will gaslight my stomach into thinking that I'm full by eating slower so that I can enjoy the same meal again when I get back home. I've done this like literally the last time I went out to eat with fried shrimp. It's gotten so bad that one of my IRL friends has said that I eat like a medieval peasant. And like I said earlier, a lot of people say I'm a picky eater. I personally don't think I am. I had a lot of things that some of my vacuum bellied friends just won't eat, such like oysters and things of that nature. Like, I'll eat very niche, strange stuff that just like shocks the hell out of people. I won't dive too deep into what those are because I do not want somebody in my comments ratioing me. So I don't. No, you don't get that satisfaction, buddy. Yeah, I'm looking at you. Not having it. But yeah, that's pretty much like the entire thought process of like a picky eater. If you guys want me to like elaborate on anything, just let me know in the comments. I'll type it out. Or if it's enough, I'll do a whole nother video, like a part 2 or whatever. If you are a restaurant owner and you're watching this video, please, I beg of you, make your little food menu items like shorter so that like I understand it. Thanks. Put the sauce on the side. Don't side eye me when I say no sauce. I am a human too. Don't do that. That's mean. Stop. You hurt my feelings. So if you made it this far, go ahead and like the video and subscribe because you made it this far and you clearly fought with me. Peace, peace.